I just started this video knowing dang well that I just filmed the entire thing, but the audio was only in one ear. You could probably fix it in the editing thing, but I'm not that smart, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna pay someone to do it either, so I'll just redo the entire thing with better energy, because that's what we do around here. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to drop like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Today, I'm gonna be showing you the top 5 things that I would suggest to a new and up-and-coming streamer, because I want everybody in my community and everybody in the freaking Twitch community to be the best possible streamer they could possibly be. And from my experience as being a semi-successful streamer, I guess you could call it, I'm gonna give you my advice and what I would do differently and what I would do right off the bat if I was gonna start fresh today. So without further ado, guys, follow all my socials, especially my Twitter, mainly my Twitter, just my Twitter, everything, but especially my Twitter, RelayTS on Twitter. My Twitter game is so strong. Also, I have RelayTS merch, or Relay merch, RelayStudios.com, link in bio for that. Discord, all my socials in the description. Let's get right into it. So the first thing, by the way, these aren't in a certain order, but the first thing is reading your chat. And the reason that reading your chat is so important is because it provides that connection and interaction with the community that you're, entertaining. So in my personal experience, I get like 40, 30 viewers, whatever it is. Either way, whether I have 800 viewers or whether I have 5 viewers, I try to read every single freaking message, because those people are taking the time out of their day to watch your broadcast. You shouldn't just be doing for the money. You shouldn't be doing for the money at all, unless it's your job, I guess. But you gotta interact with your chat. It's the way you build your community. It's the way you build your stream and all that stuff. Okay, it's one of the most important things you could do is read your chat. Speaking of interacting with your community, the next thing you should do is get a face cam. I cannot express how important a face cam is, because that's just another thing with interaction. People, when you read their message, they want to see a reaction to you reading their message. Very few, and I mean very few, people who don't use a face cam are successful at streaming. Ops, Dakotas, Day, and a few other, comp players, but like content creators like Ops, he's in Dakotas. There are 2 people who are very successful without a face cam, but it is very, very crucial that you start out with a face cam, because that's the easiest way to grow a community, is to have the interaction with the community. So face cam is very important. You don't need anything, special. I spent a few $100s in this face cam I'm using right now to record this YouTube video, but you could spend like, 70, 80 bucks and want to get a decent quality camera. So, but yeah, face cam, reading chat, those are the first 2 things. The third thing you need to do is find a game that you enjoy and that you would enjoy, playing with your friends and with your community and stuff, and find a game that you want to get good at, because in my opinion, starting out as a variety streamer is the hardest thing to possibly do. I think whenever you want to be a variety streamer, you have to start on one game, and then eventually when you get to that 50, 60, 70 viewer average, then you can eventually switch off, other games and stuff. But I think the easiest way to grow is to, find your game, specialize in that game, get as good as you possibly can, get as entertaining and knowledgeable about that game. For me, I try to learn the storyline like the back of my hand, dude. I research that stuff, and it really helped me on the storyline side of things to build a little Fortnite storyline community. So just find a game that you love and you enjoy and stick to that game until you actually have a solid community that would follow you anywhere. The fourth thing, and this is very, 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 very important, and that is posting on every single social media: Instagram, Twitter, Discord, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I don't care where you post, but if you come to me and expect me to give you advice on streaming when you're just streaming on Twitch, not anything else, I will not even respond to you, because you need to be posting on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. What is that? How does it affect you negatively to post on those platforms? It doesn't. It just doesn't. You need to be, especially on TikTok, but you need to be active on every single relevant social media platform, because that'll help you build your brand, community, and much, much more. For example, I'm gonna get into this next, but I'm taking a break right now, and the way I'm keeping that connection with my community, I'm still chatting in Discord, and I'm still tweeting out stuff, I'm still responding to messages, all that stuff. I'm just not streaming, you know what I'm saying? But just make sure you're active on every single social media. And I'm gonna add on to this so I don't have to add a 6th one. But make sure your brand actually looks nice too. Don't just have a Fortnite, a Fortnite character as your logo. Get your brand out there, whether you want it to be you yourself. Like for me, I have Relay. I don't have like a picture of myself. Eventually I might move to more of a personal brand, but for now I just have Relay. If you want to take a picture of yourself, or if you want to get a logo, whatever, make sure your brand looks nice as well. And the last tip, ladies and gentlemen, and I think the most important, is to keep your mental health in check and take breaks when needed. For the first about 6 months of streaming, I didn't even take off 1 day per week, ever. For the first 6 months of streaming. 6 months into it, I felt a little burnout, so I started taking off Sundays off of streaming and whatever. And then eventually I did that, and I did that, and I did that, and I did that. I think the longest break I took, oh my god. What? Anyways, I think the longest break I have took since I started streaming 15 months ago was 3 days. And that was in September of 2020. Ever since then, it's only been Sundays off, okay? And I feel like with me doing that and streaming the amount of hours that I did, at least over 1,500, maybe up to 2,000, I don't know, in 15 months. A lot of hours. I think it just I never took time for myself, for me to relax and to just enjoy life and just really appreciate the moment and appreciate where I'm at in my life. You know what I'm saying? I never did that. And it got to the point where I was just so depressed, demotivated, and all this stuff. And I was like, I don't even want to turn on the camera anymore. I don't want to do this. So I'm taking the month off of July of streaming. I'll be returning August 1st, twitch.tv/RelayTS. August 1st, I'll be returning the streaming. It'll be awesome. I already want to return to stream, but I know I need this break because mental health is the most important. I'm trying to get my physical and mental and, everything up by the time I return and all that stuff. But just make sure that you really do take time for yourself. You don't have to stream every day in the week. Maybe stream 3, 4, 5 days a week. You don't have to stream 6 or 7. Unless you're a full-time streamer, streaming 6 to 7 days a week is kind of counterproductive. Because, for me, I was trying to make an income because I bought this house, you know what I'm saying? So I had to grind and stuff. But, post on TikTok, post on YouTube, make some YouTube videos, all that stuff. Put some more time into that. I put over 100 hours per week for 15 months straight, and it just caught up with me. I'm still putting in 30 hours a week without even streaming. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You just gotta be smart with it. You gotta feel out, when you're feeling that, even a slight burnout, take a break. I don't care. Just keep your community updated. Just because you take a break from streaming doesn't mean you have to cut off social media. If you cut off social media entirely, you're pretty much screwed. I know a few streamers have done that and basically lost their entire fan base, okay? For me, personally, I try to keep in contact with them through Discord and Twitter and just, talk to my community, answer all the messages, all that stuff. Because I feel like, keeping that connection and bond with the community is the most important. Because they're the people who got you to where you are, in your streaming career. I value my community a lot. I wouldn't be anywhere where I am today without my community. So I value them a lot, and I want to, communicate with them and keep that connection. But those are the 5 most important things I have for you guys to be a successful streamer. Obviously, there's many other things that people would say, and staying consistent obviously is one, but that comes in with breaks and stuff. So just maybe a schedule would help, little things like that. And and obviously another thing, I said 5 tips, 5 major tips, but another thing is never look at your view count. You can actually press on the view count on the Twitch dashboard or whatever, or on Streamlabs, and it won't show your view count. So just never look at the view count and all that stuff. And yeah, hope this guys, what am I saying? I'm not gonna edit this out because I'm not a good editor. But it's 11 at night, okay? And I already recorded this video, and now I'm just mad! Anyways, I hope all this information has helped you guys. I hope you apply it into your streaming career and all that stuff. And I really do wish the best for all you. We need more streamers out here. I want more streamers out here. I want my community, anybody who wants to become a streamer. And don't feel like just because you watch this video, that means you have to become a streamer. It's not for everybody. It really isn't. It really is not for everybody. But if you do want to do it and it's for you, I hope you use these tips and hope you apply them. I hope it does well for you. And I appreciate everyone who watched this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!